Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is DJ Tires here with a quick tutorial on a mixing style that I like to use every so often. It's not something I use all the time. Um, and I do it here in Traktor Scratch Pro. You could use this pretty much in any DJ software. But it's a really good way for new DJs to kind of beat match their music, mix it really well, make it sound good. Now in this case I will be using the sync button. If you're really particular and you want to be all hardcore and beat match everything yourself, you could use a 4-bar loop or a 2-bar loop, whatever. You could do it that way. I'm just going to use the sync button for the sake of time in this case. What we're going to do is instead of trying to carefully mix everything in and fade stuff in, fade stuff out, what we're going to do is right about here in this song, which is Better World by Brad Holland and Marco. Hold on, can't read the last part. Anyways, Better World. It's on the Clubber's Choice, Volume 4. Definitely get this release. There's a lot of good stuff. It's available in B-Port, which is where I got it. And then we're going to bring in No Way Back. Once again, full volume, full EQs. There's going to be no kind of blending there. What's going to happen when I bring it in this No Way Back, I'm actually going to drop out the bass, even though there's going to be no bass frequency. I'm just going to drop it out to get rid of it. And then for the mid, I'm going to punch it up just a little bit to kind of make sure that the vocals are nice and clear over top of No Way Back. The first part's just a basic drum loop, as most extended mixes are. And then as we come into the breakdown, or the build-up of Better World, I'm actually going to reduce the mid about 20%. Now you're going to be able to see exactly what I'm doing here, because we are using Traktor Scratch Pro, and I do have a controller set up. So if I just swing my mid EQ on deck 1 here, so just keep an eye on this mid EQ, I'm just going to swing that, and you can see that you'll be able to see exactly what percentage I'm changing things to. So if you want to create the exact same mix for your own MP3 player for whatever reason, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing. Once again, this is the Clubber's Choice Volume 4, available on B-Port. It's a great release. I got this one because it has a lot of kind of old schoolhouse sounding tracks on it. A lot of classics remixed, which is kind of cool. I just kind of was looking for something fun for my MP3 player, and what I usually do is I'll buy a couple of releases, and even though they come with 2 or 3 DJ continuous mixes, I like to create my own just to see what I come out with and then compare them to what the other DJs have done. So what we're going to be doing is using the sync button on both of these, and I'm actually using the master clock to sync off of, so 128 here. So there's going to be no master track in this case. What you do here is just go to the pendulum down here and click on manual, type in exactly what you want your beats per minute to be, and you can sync right off the master clock, which I actually kind of prefer. So that's good there. And then so we're gonna be using the sync to hit this song off on beat 1. So what I'm gonna do is just bring that right to that cue point, and there we go. So what I'm gonna do is just quickly stop the video here, and I'll start mixing in 2 seconds once I switch over the audio source. So Okay, so hopefully you were able to see exactly what I was doing there. Once again, I boosted the mid on the first track just to help with the vocals there. And as soon as we came into the build-up, right before that first beat, I dropped the mid to about negative 20%. On the 8th beat, I started to drop the volume, the first few notches, and then from the first, or once again, the first beat, which was right here, on another quick breakdown, I actually dropped out the track completely, using a slow kind of volume fade. At the same time, using the mid just kind of helps create a cleaner sounding transition. But that was basically it. One thing I will give as a tip for new DJs, and a lot of people get this wrong. Well, it's not necessarily wrong. It's all in how you want to do it. But the one thing you want to do is you want to make your changes in your EQ during the first beat of each phrase, because there's going to be changes anyways. And if you make your changes in your EQ there, maybe a little more suddenly than you would, it's going to make it transition a little bit cleaner. If you need to do things a little bit quicker, you can do it on the fourth count, well, on the first count after the fourth. So on count 5, that's when you would do a slight change. Do another one at 1, and then 5, and then 1, then 5. And that's just going to help you kind of create a more seamless sounding mix. Now, it did let No Way Back play a little bit there, a little bit longer than when I was mixing. I just think the intro of that song is incredible. Love that song. Anyways, if you have any questions, comments, let me know. Put them below. If you like this video, rate it, and I'll see you guys later.